Today we're going to begin Exodus chapter 32. Exodus chapter 32 is about the golden calf. Probably the most exciting, well-received, passionate worship service mentioned in the Scriptures. The problem is it was idolatrous, that they were worshiping something made with their own hands. It seems that in the chapter 32 of Exodus that the people wanted, rather than a God who would faithfully lead and deliver, they wanted a God that they could see, feel, touch, and manipulate. And let me read these verses to you. It's Exodus 32, 1 through 3. It says, "When the people saw that Moses delayed to come down from the mountain, the people gathered themselves together to Aaron and said to him, 'Come on, make for us gods who will go before us. As for this Moses, the man who brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we do not know what has become of him.' So Aaron said to them, 'Take off the rings of gold that are in the ears of your wives, your sons, and your daughters, and bring them to me.' So the people took off the rings of gold that were in the ears and brought them to Aaron." Now you've got really two problems here. Number one, Moses is on the mountain receiving the law from God, and the people are in the valley rebelling. Rather than waiting for the word of the Lord, they decide to jump out in front of God. It would be as if they, rather than waiting for God to part the waters of the Red Sea, in this particular passage, they dove in and tried to swim over themselves. Idolatry will kill you. When you put anything else before God, it will ultimately lead you astray and destroy you. And so what they do is they have all this jewelry, much of which they would have gotten from Egypt, which God gave them as they plundered the Egyptians. And rather than these things being used to build the tabernacle where they could worship God, they take these things to build the golden calf. The other problem in this passage is Aaron. Aaron, rather than stopping the bickering and stopping the grumbling and stopping the complaining and stopping the false worship, Aaron participates with them and they begin to walk down a road that will literally kill thousands. Please understand this, that you and I, as saints of the Most High God, need to learn to wait on the word of the Lord. And His word is right here in this book. He has promised to deliver. He has promised to finish what He started. He has promised to take us to glory. And we need to patiently wait for Him to finish that rather than trying to do it ourselves.